Have you ever promised yourself you'd change, but somehow ended up exactly the same? You're definitely not alone. Most people think they need huge motivation, but that's usually not the real problem. In his best-selling book, Atomic Habits, James Clear shares a surprisingly simple idea that can completely change your life. Big results don't come from big changes. They come from tiny actions repeated every day. Even improving by just 1% each day can lead to incredible results over time. Success isn't one giant leap, it's thousands of tiny steps taken consistently. Small habits are easier to repeat, and that's exactly why they work. Like watering a plant, small actions may seem invisible today, but they grow over time. Every small habit is like dropping one marble into a jar. One isn't much, but hundreds can change everything. The goal isn't perfection, it's simply showing up again tomorrow. The book teaches that habits aren't just about what you do, they're about who you become. Instead of saying, I want to exercise, say, I'm someone who exercises. Every action is a vote for the kind of person you want to become. Read one page. Save $1. Walk 1 minute. Tiny wins build powerful identities. Good habits may feel difficult today, but they'll make tomorrow much easier. Bad habits usually do the opposite. They feel good now, but create problems later. Our daily habits quietly determine the direction of our lives. You don't build a house in one day. You build it one brick at a time. Progress often feels invisible until one day it suddenly isn't. So how do we actually build good habits? James Clear gives us 4 simple rules. Let's start with the first one. The first law is simple. Make it obvious. If you can see your habit, you're much more likely to do it. Want to read more? Put a book where you can't miss it. Want to exercise? Leave your running shoes by the door before you go to bed. You can also make bad habits harder by hiding the things that tempt you. Another helpful trick is called habit stacking. Connect a new habit to something you already do every day. For example, after brushing your teeth, read one page of a book. Simple connections build powerful routines. The second law is, make it attractive. Pair something you enjoy with something you should do. It makes the habit much easier to stick with. Soon, your brain starts connecting good habits with positive feelings. Another great strategy is to spend time with people who already have the habits you want. We naturally copy the behavior of the people around us, often without even noticing. Positive encouragement makes good habits feel rewarding, even before you see real results. The third law is, make it easy. Don't start by reading for an hour. Start with just one page or 1 minute. The same goes for exercise. One push-up today is better than none at all. The hardest part of any habit is simply getting started. Once you begin, it's much easier to keep going. Small actions create momentum. You can make tomorrow's habits easier by preparing everything the night before. Finally, the fourth law is, make it satisfying. Track your progress and celebrate every small win. When a habit feels rewarding, you'll want to do it again tomorrow. But what happens if you miss a day? Don't panic. Missing once isn't what ruins your progress. James Clear has one simple rule: never miss twice. Just get back on track as soon as you can. One mistake doesn't erase all your hard work. Quitting is what creates the real problem. Many people give up because they don't see results quickly enough. Real progress often stays invisible until suddenly everything starts improving. Imagine an ice cube sitting in a cold room. As the temperature slowly rises, nothing seems to happen at first. Then, at just the right moment, the ice finally melts. That breakthrough is the result of all the warming that came before. One of the biggest lessons in the book is this: focus on systems, not just goals. Goals tell you what you want to achieve. Systems are the daily actions that actually get you there. Winning once feels great, but building habits that last is what truly changes your life. You don't have to become perfect overnight. Just become a little better than you were yesterday. Tiny improvements work like compound interest. Small gains grow into extraordinary results over time. That's why consistency beats intensity almost every single time. Remember, you don't need giant improvements. Just keep climbing one small step at a time. Every habit shapes your identity. Every repetition is another vote for the person you're becoming. Small habits may seem ordinary, but together, they can completely transform your life. The secret isn't having more motivation. It's building a system that's so simple, you'll actually stick with it. So don't wait for Monday, next month, or next year. Start with one tiny habit today. That's the core message of Atomic Habits. Small actions, repeated consistently, create extraordinary results. If you enjoyed this summary, don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more book summaries, and tell us in the comments, what's one tiny habit you'll start today? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.